Hello, welcome to another class with Mathemasoft, and this is another video on our quadratic equation. So in the last class we have already looked at sum and product of roots. I've actually shown you how you can actually express this kind of expressions that contain the roots of a quadratic equation, how you can express it as sum of roots and the product of roots. So after you have gotten your sum of roots, product of roots, you express this in terms of that alpha plus beta, and then you put the values, you start substituting the value of a alpha plus beta and alpha beta in the simplified expression. So that's exactly how we are going to approach this example. We have if alpha comma beta are the roots of 2x squared minus x minus 2 equals to 0, find the values of the following. So let's try to do that. Writing our given quadratic equation. Okay, you know that we can compare these to, we have done it anyway, but let's still bring that memory back. Minus that is plus c equals to 0. You can compare this to your x squared minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equals to 0. So if you compare this, okay, you see that your alpha plus beta is equals to minus b over a, okay, and your alpha beta, okay, is actually equals to c over a. So you can use this in this equation. Our a is actually 2, our b is minus 1, and our c is minus 2. So my alpha plus beta, which is the sum of roots, okay, since alpha beta are the what root of this quadratic equation, so alpha plus beta means that you are summing up the root. We have done that in the series of classes we've had. So if you have not actually gone through those previous classes, try to. So I can simply say this is minus b over a, and this will be minus, okay, this will be minus bracket minus 1, putting in b now, and then our a, which is 2, and that will give me 1 over 2. So our sum of roots is equals to 1 over 2, and then our products of root alpha beta, we have already said that is c over a, and our c is minus 2, our a is 2, so that will be minus 1. So this is what we have for our sum of root and product of root. So we are noting this now. So now that we have our alpha plus beta and we have our alpha beta value, so we can simply just be taking what they have given to us. In the previous classes, I've shown you how to break down these kind of things, rewriting them in form of sum of root and product of roots. Okay, so I may not just dwell so much on explaining them, but if you have gone through that class, you would understand what I'm doing right now. So I want to express this a now in form of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So we know from that class that what can give us alpha square plus beta square is the simplification of this expression, okay, and which will give me alpha square plus 2 alpha beta plus alpha beta. If you have not gone through the class, please go to the previous video, okay, that I titled sum and product of roots, for you to actually understand this fully. But I just hope that you have gone through the class, and that's why I'm actually approaching it this way. So you expand this, and then it gives you this. So there I can now say that alpha plus beta square, okay, equals alpha square, if I write this together, plus beta square, and then this plus 2 alpha beta, such that I can say that my alpha square plus beta square Okay, only that one remain, equals this, which is alpha plus beta, okay, square, and then minus 2 alpha beta. So you can see now that we have gotten our alpha square plus beta square, and it has been written in the form of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So now I can now put the values. I know that my alpha plus beta is 1 over 2. Substitute it there, that's square, minus 2. Your alpha beta is actually minus 1. So that is what? Minus 1. So then this will give me 1 over 4 plus 2. And that will give me 1 plus 8 over 4. And the answer to that one will give me what? 9 over 4. So we have been able to get the value of alpha square plus beta square, which is actually what? 9 over 4. So let's continue.